Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome to Last Day on Earth Survival. So today we'll be talking about the Molotov trick. I already have here one Molotov in my backpack, and some of you might already be aware of this Molotov trick, but to those that have never heard about it, then you're in for a treat. I need a total of 12 Molotovs. I already have one, so let's craft 11 more. And there we go. I think we have now 12 Molotovs, exactly what I needed. And once we are done with the Molotov trick, I will be able to go and fight this Borealis boss over here, probably with a torch. But before we do all of that, huge shout out to our today's sponsor. A brand new mobile game has been released, which is called HappyCairek. This project brings something fresh and stands out in the mobile gaming market. What makes this project so unique? To begin with, there is a huge map which has been made from scratch and which you can explore for hours. And that's just the beginning. A huge fleet of cars is waiting for any player that comes to play HappyCairek. From ordinary sedans to the fastest hypercars, each car can be customized to your taste with a well-developed tuning system. And what about the character? Well, in this regard, HappyCairek has something to surprise its player. A well-developed system of fractions allowing you to become anyone. A cop guarding the law, a doctor saving lives, a dirty politician, or a dangerous bandit. The possibilities are endless. It's up to you to decide. So check it all out by following the link in the description. Create your own character, enter my promo code HappyCairek, and create or join a family in the game. Not only exciting features are waiting for you, but also new friends with whom you can participate in a variety of activities that will definitely not leave you bored. HappyCairek introduces innovative ideas for mobile games, which you just have to see for yourself. And don't forget to use the code HappyCairek for an awesome gift. And once again, massive shout out to HappyCairek for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out HappyCairek yourself. Link is down in the description or scan the QR code. Thank you guys for being here, and without any further ado, let's go to Bunker Alpha, because that's where we'll do the Molotov trick. We are in the 3rd floor, and to those that are familiar with the grenade trick, then lucky you, Molotov trick is basically the same. There we go. We're just gonna hide now. I'll also share some tips and tricks. As soon as you open the door, try to sneak, and then you can sneak attack this fast biter. There we go. The fast biter's dead. You don't really have to kill these other 2 zombies. All you have to do here is just hug this wall, start sneaking. We can kill this toxic spitter. We can sneak attack the toxic abomination, and you can lure this toxic abomination over here and wall trick it. It's pretty simple. Not really gonna waste your time with that. Now sneak over here and kill both of these toxic spitters. For this trick, some people don't even kill both of these toxic spitters, but I would advise you to kill them, as it makes this trick a lot easier. There we go. We're gonna deal now with these toxic spitters. Now here comes another thing where you can save some weapons. Sneak behind that toxic spitter, hug this wall, and go all the way over here. Open the door while you're still sneaking, then sneak once again. You can sneak attack this toxic abomination, then you can run all the way over here and start wall tricking all of these zombies here. It's pretty simple. Once all of these zombies are dead, you don't really have to open up this door, but I would advise you to open up this door. It's a little bit easier. Open it up, deal with these zombies inside of this room. It is so much faster to clear the 3rd floor this way. And some of you might say, then it's like, why not just use grenades? Now, with the addition of Molotovs, you can save those grenades for doing 99 waves inside of the police department, because you're not really going to use Molotovs inside of the police department, so you can use those grenades for something else. You can start saving up those grenades and using Molotovs for the 3rd floor trick. So hug this wall, avoid those zombies over there, open the door, and once again hug this wall, and there we go. Sneak past that zombie, and we're basically done. We don't really have to kill anybody else. Sneak attack this toxic spitter, and there we go. We no longer have to kill anybody. That's about it. All you have to do now is just have 6 Molotovs. So I brought 12 Molotovs because the hard mode Bunker Alpha also requires 6 Molotovs. That's the cool part about this Molotov trick. So you need 6 Molotovs for the normal Bunker Alpha mode and for the hard mode Bunker Alpha. And hey, make sure to sneak past these zombies once again, and then let's go all the way to the top. And hey, all I have to say at first, this trick might be a little bit intimidating. There are lots of things that maybe you gotta learn. If you've never cleared Bunker Alpha, then you gotta learn the layout. But hey, once you practice this trick a couple of times, it'll be very easy for you. You'll be able to do it without a lot of thinking, and you will save lots of time. And here's another tip and trick. So if your device is kind of lagging, then you can go to the settings and lower the graphics to minimal. Maybe it'll make this trick a little bit easier. So all you have to do now is just basically get a Glock here, and that's about it. I do like to have a Glock in my hand just in case it gets stuck somewhere. But hey, run inside of this room, peek here, run outside. Now make sure to aggro this frenzy giant, aggro another frenzy giant. Always try to kind of keep my health full. So run inside of this room. Here it might be a little bit tricky. You might get stuck. Do your best to not get stuck. There we go. That's why I've opened this room here. Just dip in and dip out. That's why we didn't kill these zombies, because they're just gonna now follow us. So far, everything is all right. We haven't made any mistakes yet. And the hard mode 3rd floor will be kind of the same-ish. We're gonna run now inside of this room. We're gonna open this up. So the tip and trick here is wait until both of those slower zombies attack you. Just peek in and peek out. There we go. Everything is simple. You gotta let those two zombies attack you in the middle of the room. You don't really have to aggro these other two zombies. And start hugging this wall so that you do not aggro this other frenzy giant. Let's also heal up. So far everything's going perfectly. I hope I'm not gonna mess anything up here. During this tutorial. Okay, let's go up. We're gonna gather these zombies here now. Let's hug this wall to get the other zombie. Let's open up this door. Once again, we're going to heal up. And yeah, everything's going as smooth as butter. We're gonna gather these zombies. Get inside of the room. Go here. Go here. And hey, we're basically done. Let's gather both of those zombies. So what we're gonna do is go here. Try to hug the wall on the left side. Then the frenzy giant's not gonna attack you. Or you can also get the rolling perk to roll in front of that frenzy giant. And yeah. Or just heal up if you get punched in the face. So your goal now is to stay here in this room. Don't really get too close. Like stay over here, kind of fine. Also, don't go there where I'm showing with the mouse. Because if you're gonna hug the other wall here next to the toilet, the zombies will start gathering on the other side of the wall. Because if you hide here, zombies will start gathering there. And that's no bueno. It'll be very difficult to lure those zombies from that side to the bottom. So just stay here and wait until all the frenzy giants are gonna come after you. So while all the frenzy giants are coming, I want to actually talk about the Molotov itself. So to craft the Molotov, you need 4 pieces of wool, 2 thermite, and 1 strong alcohol. You can get all of those things inside of the winter locations. To get the thermite, you gotta dig out those chests under the snow with a shovel, and you get those pieces of wool by killing zombies in the north. You can also get some strong alcohol in the north as well. Recently, developers have added this Genesis collection store. You can buy here this repair workbench. To do this, you have to do daily tasks and kill the Borealis boss, and all those daily tasks are kind of located in the north. So you gotta go to the north almost daily, and by going there daily, hopefully you will farm enough of that thermite and enough of those pieces of wool that this trick isn't really that expensive. And there we go. All you have to do is just start sneaking, start going lower. If you're playing on the phone, just like quickly swipe down and everything's gonna be fine. Don't hold, just like quickly swipe down and your character will be able to go down. So just go a little bit lower and try to tap your Molotov. There we go. The Molotov did not leave my pocket. Once again, we're going to tap lower. I'll throw the Molotov. Once again, I'll sneak, tap lower, tap Molotov, and rinse and repeat until... There we go. The Molotov just left my pocket. I'm just going to stay here. Also, you are on fire, but that is okay. So we're going to wait until all these zombies start burning and until they stop burning. You can't really stack these Molotovs. Some of the damage from these Molotovs does actually stack, but you are going to be wasting those Molotovs. So just wait it out. There we go. As you can see, they're not getting any more damage. Let's try to throw another Molotov. There we go. I'm going to heal up, and I'll just wait until all of them just stop burning. And every time I do this trick, some people always ask me about the grenade. Like, why not just use the grenade? And again, if you have a lot of grenades, then you can keep using these grenades inside of this room. But I do believe that using Molotovs is probably a little bit cheaper because you can't really use Molotovs for anything else. They're not really that good. These Molotovs are only good probably for this trick, and that's about it. But grenades are useful everywhere. You can use those grenades to kill the witch. You can use those grenades to do 99 waves. So grenades have more versatility than the Molotovs, so you might as well save the grenades and use these Molotovs. There we go. We're gonna heal out once again, and all these zombies are almost dead. We just gotta use 2 more Molotovs, and that's about it. And again, this trick does require some healing items, but it's not really that big of a deal. Just bring a bunch of carrots from the base, and that's about it. There we go. Let's throw 1 more Molotov, and I'm gonna throw 1 more Molotov. There we go. That was the last one. Everybody's on fire. There's nothing much left for you to do. Just sit back, chillax, and watch those zombies burn. And just like that, all these zombies just died. We've cleared the 3rd floor fully. Now, all you gotta do is just collect the rewards, get the tickets. In my opinion, this is one of the more fun ways of clearing Bunker Alpha. Once you play this game for a few months, you will realize that all you gotta do is just keep clearing Bunker Alpha. So once you get enough Molotovs or grenades, you can start doing this trick and you'll be able to save a ridiculous amount of time. Because now if you want to progress in this game, I do believe you have to learn doing this trick either with a grenade or with Molotovs. Because there are lots of things you gotta do in this game. You gotta go and do those daily tasks in order to fight the Borealis boss to unlock this repair workbench. Sometimes we have like some sort of quest, like now. We have an event. We have the Forlorn Fair event. Maybe you're watching this video once this Forlorn Fair event is gone. It doesn't really matter. That's not the point. The point is there's always some sort of an event. So you got to clear that event. You have to clear Bunker Alpha in order to keep getting more and more resources. And all of that stuff takes a lot of time, so you have to find ways to speed your progress up. And the third floor grenade slash Molotov trick is very amazing for that. So now let's activate the hard mode Bunker Alpha. And some of you might be curious, how am I getting these zombie plushies? So it's because of this Forlorn Fair event. Once you are on the third stage, you will be able to start getting those zombie plushies. Now we're inside of the hard mode third floor, and it's basically the same as the third floor normal trick. And I just want to show you that, hey, for this hard mode third floor, you still need only 6 Molotovs. There we go. All of them are gonna start getting damage. I forgot about one Frenzy Giant. No! There are 2 more Frenzy Giants! I thought I waited! 3 more Frenzy Giants! I thought I waited enough. Well, in any case, luckily I had more Molotovs inside of my inbox. So just forget that happened. Just forget that I wasted their 1 Molotov because I was too impatient. Now, let's start throwing these Molotovs here once again. So after a while, some exploders here will explode and they'll spawn some of those parasites, which they shouldn't really cause any trouble. They don't cause any trouble with the grenade trick, and they're not going to cause any trouble with the Molotov trick either. Okay. There we go. Let's wait now until they stop burning. There we go. Look at this. They're all going to explode. However, these parasites are not going to attack me, so I'll just try to be very careful. I'll try to throw this grenade. Excuse me, the Molotov. Very, very careful. Again, I'm just going to tap. Go lower. Tap. And I'm just looking in my pocket if the nade leaves my pocket. The Molotov, there we go. The Molotov left my pocket. There we go. Let's try to throw one more Molotov over here. Why do I keep going up there? I can just stay here in one place and that's it. So now some of these Frenzy Giants will die. As I said, I was a little bit impatient because it should only take you 6 Molotovs and not 7. But I was a bit impatient. So we could kill like these, what, 3 Frenzy Giants with an AK without wasting this Molotov. But you got the point. Just wait for all the Frenzy Giants to gather. I'm just gonna throw one more Molotov because I already have it. Might as well just use it. If we're talking about Molotovs, might as well use them and show them. And there we go. Just like that, the hard mode third floor has been cleared with Molotovs. So all those Molotov tricks aside, finally, let's go and let's deal with this Borealis boss. But before I go and do that, we have to go and do the 3 daily tasks. So let's kill the Screech now. I really don't like the Screech boss. First of all, it should be called the Screecher, not Screech. And second of all, it's not a difficult boss, but it's just very annoying. Look at this. It's just spamming these attacks. It doesn't really let you attack him properly. It is so annoying. It doesn't really do a lot of damage. You can just stay here and soak up all of that damage, and then he jumps up to throw those rocks. It's an interesting boss. We don't really have bosses like this in the game. This is like a pretty unique boss, but it's just very annoying. The way he spams these attacks is just frustrating. Okay, let's dodge that. There, the boss is gonna fall down. You know what? I'm just gonna soak up the damage. I'm not gonna run around this boss, and big boy can soak up that damage. I am not sure. It kind of feels like the more damage you soak up, the faster he jumps on top of the rooftop. Maybe. So maybe that's all I'll do. I'll just keep running around him. And, I mean, he's going to jump on top of that thing anyways. There we go. Go on. Just die, buddy. There we go. Thank you very much. And we got what? Big bones. You can use those big bones to modify the pipe. That's about it. You can also get some spear mods. So the second task is just spawned. We gotta go here to the oak bushes to examine the stashes. Let's go. So there we go. This is the stash number 1. You can click on the task over here in the top left corner. It'll actually show you where to go. It'll show you the closest stash. So that's kind of cool. There we go. Our stash number 2. And just like that, we have the stash number 3. So there's only one more task left to do, and then we can deal with that Borealis boss. And the last task is in the Frosty Backwoods. So I have a tip and trick. When you go to the Frosty Backwoods, you can just use this basic fur armor and get the berry tincture, and that's it. Berry tincture plus this armor should be enough. As soon as I start getting damage, as soon as this thing becomes red, I'll just drink one of these berry tinctures and everything will be fine. Okay, so we just gotta kill frozen fast biters. Luckily, I did bring here some flare guns. And once again, you can click on the task and it'll show you where those fast biters are. There we go. This is our first fast biter. And while fighting these fast biters, you can get the pieces of wool needed for the Molotovs. And I'm not really frozen yet, but I will pop one of those berry tinctures before I start getting any damage. And it's just very cheap to craft anyway, so I might as well just pop that berry tincture. And there we go. You're no longer frozen and you don't need that other armor. Oh, luckily I got a grenade. That's epic. There is one more frozen fast biter. So that's 4 out of 8 fast biters. And up here, we have a chest just in case for those who've never been to this zone. That's how you get the thermite for those Molotovs to do that Molotov trick. There we go. You can dig out these chests, and inside of these chests, you will be able to get some thermite just like that. And there we go. We have here one more chest, and we're going to get some more thermite. After a while, you'll start freezing here once again, but that's okay. We're just going to pop another berry tincture, and that's it. Berry tinctures don't really work on the boss, so be aware of that. They kind of only work here because it's not too cold in the zone. It's a bit too cold when you fight Borealis, so the berry tincture is not going to work. And there we go. This is the last fast biter that we got to deal with. So let's put this fast biter to sleep, and we just got attacked by a bot. Oh no, the bot just left me. Oh no, it's coming back. Goodbye. Oh, we've gotten some berry tinctures and strong alcohol. I'll grab that. Well, time for me to go back to the base and get ready for the boss fight. Probably when you have 12 out of 15 tasks, just get the gear ready to fight the boss because it does take a lot of energy to go back to your base to get the right gear. I just should have taken everything in my inventory. And welcome to the Borealis boss location. I did bring here a couple of torches. I brought some worming first aid kits, and that's it. And I brought a couple of bandages. And just in case, I also brought some of the flare guns because I will be killing this boss with a torch. However, who knows, maybe someday developers will make this boss a little bit more difficult. But hey, whoops, kind of got hit in the face already. But all you have to do is just keep running around this boss and attack it with a torch. And that's about it. That's how you kill the Borealis boss. Maybe someday the devs will decide to buff this boss. Hopefully they don't, because you already have to do lots of tasks. You already have to do those daily tasks and everything. I don't think the boss has to be more difficult. To be fair, it's one of the more fun bosses because you have to run around this boss. You have to constantly pay attention where this boss is going to hit you. So it's fun. I am very engaged during this boss fight. You have to be locked in when you fight the Borealis boss. It's more fun, in my opinion, than just spamming your guns. You can kill it with a torch, so it's kind of satisfying. There are lots of layers to why this Borealis boss is fun. And if you don't like killing this Borealis boss with a torch, then you don't really have to kill it with a torch. Just bring like a flare gun and that's it. But yeah, every attack it once, run away. Attack it once, run away. And also my doggo here is helping me out just a little bit. I guess each damage counts here. And at some point I will start getting like freezing damage, cold damage, whatever. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Already started getting that damage, so I'm gonna get this. The problem is now my torch isn't gonna switch once I break this torch. So as soon as I get this, I'm gonna put my torch up here. So as soon as that torch breaks, I will be able to get another torch. And as soon as, whoops, didn't mean to get stunned. It's okay. I'm gonna go get the frozen first aid kit. And I'll keep running around this guy. I'll use up another frozen first aid kit. The warming up kit, not the frozen first aid kit. And the longer you stay here, the more frozen damage you get. I've gotten lots of hits in the face this time. So check this out. I'm already pretty frozen. It's not cool. Still don't think I have to whip out my flare gun or anything. Okay, the boss has only 300 health. Should be easy. My dog was dead. I'm gonna use up another warming up kit. Okay. Stop doing this. Stop trying to catch me. The dude has 200 health. I'm gonna use up another warming up first aid kit. For some reason, I'm using a lot of them. I'm pretty sure I've gotten too much damage. The more damage you probably get from the Borealis, the more frozen you get here. And there we go. Borealis should actually die here. I won't even have to use all of my warming up first aid because that I brought here. Just like that, like this, like that. Okay, 20 health, 9 health. And there we go. Borealis boss is dead. What happened here? What is this abomination? What has just happened here to the head? Excuse me. Well, in any case, the Borealis boss is dead. It only drops this Zulu card, which doesn't really do anything. And the big bones. Now we can go up here and get the loot. Sadly, developers have nerfed this crate. You don't even get a full set of armor. So check this out. I didn't even get my pants this time. Sometimes you only get a fur jacket and boots, or like a fur beanie and boots or whatever. So we don't even get a full set. I think we also get now less warming up first aid kits. So I don't see a reason why they had to nerf this loot from the boss. It already takes a lot of energy to kill this boss because you gotta do 15 daily tasks to kill this boss. And then once you kill the boss, there's also a cooldown. So there we go. We've cleared this location. There's nothing else we can do. Let's leave this place. And now I have 1,095 genomes. I've killed the boss now 5 out of 10 times. 5 more Borealis bosses and I will be able to get this repair workbench. So that's cool. Little by little, I'm getting closer to this repair workbench. And you know what else is cool? Today's sponsor, RP Grand. So once again, massive shout out to RP Grand for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out RP Grand yourself. Link is down in the description. And I highly suggest you check out my grenade trick in Last Gen Earth Survival, or click here on the second card and you'll go to everything you need to know about Last Gen Earth Survival. Or hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I've played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to drop the subscribe button, and see you in the next one.